This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Alright, Tariq, hey, what's up?
Hey, so I feel like this bears addressing right off the bat. So, last episode we were graced with the appearance, as they are keen to remind us, of the 101st Kemi, right? Nijigon, right? So, here's what I realized about Nijigon. So, it's the 101st Kemi.
Yeah.
But it's two cards. Siamese twin conjoined together, right?
Right. So is Nijigon one card or two
They
cards?
continue to refer to it as the singular 101st Kemi. But in my mind, I am still like screaming, there's two cards, there's two cards, there's two cards. You can't just because there's...
I mean, you can argue the same thing with all the variant cards that exist, like the fucking Dread card.
But those are replicamies. Those are replicamies.
What about the Daybreak?
Those are Daybreak cards. Those are Daybreak cards. I'm just saying, okay, let me put it this way. It's one thing if, to put this in, hey, luckily everybody loves card games, so this is totally a logical thing that anybody can understand. If a set has a copy of the card in an alternate art and the original art, right? That's two cards, right? That's two cards in a set. But if a set, if something like Magic, where there might be like a double-sided card, if they counted that one card as two cards, that's fucking insane. Because it's just physically one card.
Have you not seen the set list for Terminals Revenge?
I've seen. This is why I'm bringing it up, because I've seen it. And I go, that's technically a different card. I'm like, okay, you're using pack space on two cards with on one card with two different arts multiple times. Okay, sure, whatever, fine, fuck it. If like a reversible card in Magic, though, was counted as two different cards in the set list, that's insane. And that's my point.
I think there's like a problem. I think you're thinking about this from a cardstock perspective versus like an actual printed perspective. Right. It's all it's all a bunch of mumbo jumbo that they made just to sell us more cards.
Right.
In the end, look, buy more cards. Ask your mom and dad to be like, hey, go buy me some Kemi packs, right?
Yeah.
From your local 7-Eleven or wherever.
Yeah.
Cards or so. Hey, but gotta be sure. Hey, but also use Google Translate if you don't speak Japanese.
Yeah. Figure that out.
They'll allow to sell it to you.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. All right, that's a good starting bit. I wanted to start with another bit that was completely unrelated to this episode.
Okay. What was that?
It's still Kamen Rider related. That's why I wanted to point this at the beginning of this bit. So, Tariq, we saw Shin Kamen Rider.
Yeah. Right? That was a fucking. That was.
Review out on the channel right now if you listen. So I don't know if you saw, but they announced the Blu-ray release, the whole media release of Shin Kamen Rider.
Okay. Interesting.
All right. Okay, so with the whole bit, they announced two versions of the film. Okay.
What?
The theatrical release.
What the fuck is? Okay, wait a minute. What the fuck is the? Okay, theatrical release. Got it. There's another version of the movie.
Yeah. Now then, there is an extended version with a bunch of deleted scenes that was added. Okay.
What?
So this is the extended edition.
Okay.
Okay. No, hold on. It gets worse. Okay. They announced an extended version of the film, okay?
Yeah.
But the extended footage, deleted scene, is presented in a 5-episode format recut.
Wait, what? Wait, are they episode length? Wait, no, hold on. Wait a minute. Are you saying that just the deleted scenes are 5 episodes, or it retells the story extended version as 5 episodes?
Yes. So they took the shit Kamen Rider film and they cut it down to 5 episodes length. So I get to make it like an actual Kamen Rider episode, okay? Right? And the only way for you to see the deleted extended scenes or in the 5 episode length, there is no third version where it's just
the movie extended version. Is there an opening? Does it have openings and endings?
They haven't gone to that much detail yet. I don't know what the fuck is going. I saw that news just I got so fucking mad. I was like, wow, this is fucking stupid. I don't know why you present it like this. It's right. Yeah. You know, I don't know. You could have just released this as an extended edition. You know, there was no reason for you to fucking release the extended edition as a 5 episode edit.
Right.
Or recut. This is just more infuriating, you know, right, for a person to watch this. So I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do about. I don't know if we're actually gonna do that now, right?
I'm so curious if that fixes the issues that we had with it, because I mean, overall, right, there's just a pacing issue with that movie, right?
Yeah.
But if there's a secret what's the runtime of that?
I had to look it up last night when I saw the news. It is 2 hours and 1 minute.
Is that the original runtime, or is that the
the theatrical cut?
Okay, theatrical cut is
right?
that
I assume,
right? So 2 hours 1 minute.
I looked it up. So that's
121 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So
I did the math. 24 minutes, but I think that's the 2 hours run cut with. I think the draft is with the ending, so we might so the numbers might be a little off, but just for but I did the math. Yeah. Basically, it came down to 24 minutes per episode if they were to re-edit the entire film into a 5 episode segment. You know? So before adding
whatever the deleted scenes are,
Yeah.
I mean, how much more could be added to change the context of to fix...
what were they missing at this point? You know, the movie was already 2 hours, you know?
Right.
When you get a movie 2 hours, you gotta be like, yeah, man, this is a 2 hour movie. Are you sure this is it? Right?
Yeah.
Right? It's like before we press exploit, you know, and we send this off to the cinema, are you sure this is what you want?
Are you sure you want it to be this long? Yeah.
Right, it's already at 2 hours, you know, right? At this point, we can add 2 more scenes, and no one would probably give a fuck.
Right.
No, I was like, no. This is it. This is my vision, you know. Right?
Hey, look. Clearly, Anno knew something, because he fucking he's still making Shin movies, and Gainax is going out of business.
Yeah. He's at the end, he's winning.
Yeah, he won. Like, he won. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, but I was reading that news and I got so fucking mad at reading it. I was like, what the fuck I was like, this is so fucking stupid. Right.
Yeah.
I actually could believe it. Right. I was like, as a person who likes watching deleted scenes, the fact that this is how they presented, right, is how they want to present these deleted scenes, you know, it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway, something that's not Shin Kamen Rider, but Rainbow Kamen Rider.
Hey, Tariq. Hey, it's Kamen Rider Gotchard, episode 39. Gotchard complete. Climax 101.
We're done. We're finished. We're free. It's all done. We don't have anything else to do. It's all covered. We got
all the Pokemon. Hey, Professor Oak, can I get my certificate now that I completed the Pokemon?
Can I get my shiny certificate charm or whatever?
Hey man, I don't need to know where the fuck this Togepi came from. I caught all the Kanto Pokemon, you know, right? Don't fucking all of a sudden tell me that there's another region adjacent to us that I have to go.
What the fuck? Where was that when I was to start all this?
The only society I know is the 3 walls, you know. There is no way another, right?
What do you mean there's a whole planet? Wait, they're doing what to people? Oh my god, they're in cages? Yeah,
right.
Our long journey is finally over. All the chemis are here.
Yeah, hey, we're having a big party now, you know, right?
We're having a big party with all our cards spread out carelessly, mixed between each other. Nobody knows which cards are supposed to be whose. Luckily, Spawner apparently has the power of the Force and can just summon his cards to his hand like a fucking boss. That was somehow the craziest and coolest thing I think I've seen Spawner do this entire show. Just have his cards come to his hand just by holding it open and just close. Like, that was, hey, I don't know why that hasn't been used before based on the varying number of times that Hotaro has gotten his cards stolen from him.
Oh yeah, this was a thing that alchemist students can do this entire time. Like this would have solved so many.
This would have solved
problems.
every problem. The entire Skibo's Ant Trooper like becoming Malgums thing. By like, if he could just go, if Gigas just went, I took your card, and then he went, and then Hotaro went,
lost all of his cards to a black hole.
Yep. Remember when that happened? And then he just he couldn't summon it. He doesn't have the power to call cards back to his hand, I guess.
Yeah. This is real fun. But I was like, what the fuck is this? Can he do this?
Yeah.
Like,
is this a legal move?
I blanked it, right? I had to re-watch that scene, right, to see what exactly happened, right? But they was like, oh no, he just literally force grabbed his card.
Yeah, they just fucking summoned him to his hand. Imagine if
I know these cards are already sentient within the cards,
but imagine if you were in a situation at like a tournament, you spill your cards or whatever, somebody's like, or there's a mix up 52 pickup, right, sort of thing, and it's like, oh man, my cards are all over the place. Oh, whose cards are these? Oh, and if you could just force go, these are my cards, and then suck all your cards out of the pile, nobody can ever like go, oh, that's actually my card. I'm stealing it. If you could just take the cards that you own back with magic, that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it was fucking great. And then also, I love how, and going back to fucking how there's too many goddamn characters within this show, people just walk out of the plot.
Oh, yeah.
I love Kyoka.
Kyoka's just like, I have other things to do. I have other engagements. We're not going to see them. We don't know what you're doing, what you're cooking up in the lab, but she just goes, fuck it, I don't want to be in the show right now.
I'm gonna walk myself out of this. I thought that was real fucking funny.
You will not see me again for the rest of this episode.
Yeah, boy, at this point I realized you probably didn't even have to be at this party, I think you just came to this party out of contractual obligation, right? Like,
just everything about
I was like, I could be here, but I don't really have to be here.
New Kemi shit is
right, because of that.
Okay, cool. We've got
exactly.
We're down to the last.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're finally down to the last two.
It's real funny how,
right?
Yeah.
Ancient Ojilacanth and ancient Pakuraptor.
Pakuraptor?
Again, this goes back to what I was saying about Nijigon. If Nijigon is quote unquote the 101st Kemi, right? Technically, whichever Kemi they catch last is the 101st Kemi, right? I understand that they're like saying, but like this is really fucking with me on like a semantics level, where it's just like,
we got to play like a Pokemon logic, right? This is like these are the people that are already.
They have designated numbers.
Right?
Yeah, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, but
ignoring the fact that Mew is probably the last Pokemon you're probably gonna find in the Pokédex, right? Like, yeah, there's a reason it's the 151st one, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Right, because right, like all these, like all the ancient Kemis, the cosmic, the fantasy,
right,
the job Kemis, like they've already been sorted out, Like, like oh man, right, because of stuff like that. But yeah, they have to look for a fish and a raptor.
Yeah. Hey, and you know who's gonna help with finding this raptor? Fucking Kajiki, who still exists in this show and has dog food and is being chased by a 2000s Godzilla, fucking Matthew Broderick Godzilla toy in the middle of the night that slobbers. Oops. He's got an...
Oh, man, this scene was fucking great. There was like...
also, he has like a net for like for some reason... he just thinks it's a dog or something, right? He's like, what is he... Like, for whatever reason...
Oh, yeah.
He's like, he found this, didn't do anything with this information... And it's just like, I'm gonna catch this thing because I'm into the occult shit, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I do.
But like...
Yeah, but that's my character,
right. But then he just... Okay, but... So... The context of this seems to be that this is happening at night and at the same time as them having their little celebration about, like, getting the last Kemi. The immediate next scene after the opening is Kajiki still covered in slime in the morning... in the parking lot. So he's just been standing in this parking lot waiting for Hotaro to come.
No, I think it's more like he woke up, like he got attacked in the parking lot at night.
Oh, he got knocked out and woke up in the parking lot, and nobody did anything for this
and then
random.
all the other Japanese, and then anyone else who lives in this parking lot and had to go to work, like
just ignored him like a drunk salaryman in the street.
We gotta go to work.
I have seen some of that.
Goddamn kids don't know how to work.
Yeah, playing with their slime and stuff in the middle of the parking lot.
Oh man, look, that's not the slime I want to see, right? Look, Japan has a birth rate problem. Why aren't you kids fixing it?
Yeah, slime it up,
right? Are you guys on the stupid?
Yeah. Also, apparently, Kanji is a really talented illustrator. He just makes this fucking bitch ass draw
that you're using, right? Yeah. But yeah, hey, look, and then at some point he found a sketchbook. And he drew the raptor, right? Which I was amazed, like, oh, he managed to draw this.
Fucking right? Goes in with like a crazy ass drawing. But also somehow it's caught on camera. You can't wipe the memories of a camera. That's how that works. But yeah, now it's time for
exactly.
Now it's time for Paku to show up. And we once again have the infamous not Gotchard form, but Hotaro form of Explorer Hotaro.
Man, he has got such. Man, the value he's gone out of like these outfits, for Kenny capturing is crazy, right? It's like the time we had that weird random off-screen adventure, right? When they were looking for T-Rex, right? I was like, oh man, I do think he was like, man, I'm never gonna get value of this outfit.
I want this hat to stay. I want to keep this hat. I like how it makes me look like Indiana Jones and Fred from Scooby-Doo at the same time.
Right, like this should have been my character. This should have been my character outfit this season, and not this stupid fucking
wizard robe
right thing that I wear, right? Yeah. Also, hey, look, here's a big piece of meat.
Yeah,
here's a meat.
Yeah, a big thing of meat with like the random like fake bone stuffed in. Anyway, everybody I guess comes to different plans because they're trying to make a competition of catching the last two Kemis. Hotaro's is just meat. They like he's a dinosaur, so he likes meat. And then I guess Sabimaru goes with the racist answer, which is all dinosaurs know each other. So if I just take X-Rex and strap him to a drone.
I was gonna say, I thought he was like, what if I use it as a mating call?
Yeah, right? Okay, that too. But he just goes, I'll just put that on if I just put it on a drone, that'll lure him out. And then Renge and Rine have the greatest plan, the best plan, the ultimate plan, which is to get him those fucking stuffed, those inflatable dinosaur costumes and chase it down. This was awesome. I loved every part of this. I wish they had been in this the entire time. The entire bit is awesome. Rine's whole roar being stupid, and then she gets mad, and then she just takes off the costume and it drags behind her for too long. A solid 20 seconds of this shot is fucking insane.
Yeah, the fact that she agreed to it, put on the costume, I didn't realize afterwards, oh man, maybe this was a mistake.
Yeah,
maybe at no point when I was putting on this costume that I should have thought to myself, is this a smart idea?
And she just walks with it between her legs, she just is that clearly. It at some point she's got to bend down and get her feet out of it, but she's
but
she just goes, I will not belittle myself to kneel down in front of these idiots. I'm walking off with my dinosaur costume.
Renki's plan is to return these costumes right after they're done.
Rine's nah, fuck it, fuck your dinosaur costume. I don't care if this is a rental.
I assume, as a size by Reggae, who desperately money, I assume she just.
These should definitely be rentals. These definitely should be rentals. And Rine is going, fuck you, I don't give a shit.
Fuck your deposit.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Right?
You can take your deposit and shove it right up your ass.
And then, Alexis is off doing errands.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, hey, Lacus.
Like
hey, remember Lacus?
Yeah. Welcome to the real world.
The homunculus doll
is
still a character in this show. Even though we haven't seen her for a bit, she is still around, still doing things. Don't forget that she's supposed to have a Valve Rusher or whatever the fuck it's called to transform into Valve, not Kamen Rider Valve Red, just Valve Red, the Common Senshi. She's supposed to turn into that. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, in the middle of doing grocery shopping, she is accosted by a small child.
Yeah.
Again,
welcome to the
Atropos is not. Atropos isn't scary. She's just unsettling because it's just a stray child walking around.
Yeah, and also the fact that they keep for all their idea to make this little child intimidating is just to do a bunch of weird close-up on her face. Like, all right, you guys, you can. I don't need this character to be this zoom in on her face.
Yeah,
you can. Go back to the wide angle. You know, I like the wide angles better. Yeah. You know, I don't need this close up.
Yeah,
you know?
please stop making me stare at this again. Stray lone child that is just. I get what you're trying to do here. Of like, okay, she's actually not a child, but it's like, no, I'm looking at a child, and it's very weird.
Right, all right. I get your point. You know,
yeah.
You can't. We're used to this angle by
you put so much lipstick on this child that it looks like she has a gummy worm attached to her face.
Yeah, and then afterwards, hey, you can come back now.
Well, we want you back. Hey, we actually you need to come back. Actually,
yeah, we're all part of a family. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
When you're here, you're family. Except, actually, no, we don't really care about that, and if you could just, leave, that would be great, and, actually, please stop accosting me.
Yeah. Klothos is here.
Yeah, Klothos is here because she can't stop the rage burning inside her. Ooh.
Man, she is a hook. I don't know, man, Giga's got her
Yeah,
hook,
this Abyss Gear is good shit. I mean...
Yeah, She needs that. She needs that rush every now and then now, right? Because of this, right? Yeah, she starts attacking everyone. Man, this is when Rita showed up, and I was honest, and I wish it was in the dinosaur costume too. Yeah, is she? Right, man. I was hoping to the point where she transforms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and she's still in the diner, but we see the Kamen Rider helmet, sticking up where the head part is, and she just fights in that thing,
Yeah.
Right? I was kind of hoping that. I was kind of hoping for that, but I was like, damn, they did not give us what we want. Yeah.
But then, so again, Lachesis, a character who has, who we've seen have both a sword. Her own, Abyss, sister sword, right, that she used to fight.
Yeah.
And then also she has the stupid, wrench sword, right, to turn into Valvrad. Just pulls out, a tuning fork pulls out a tuning fork that we've never seen before. Never been used before. Don't know what the fuck this is. And then she just uses it to make a sound blast, and then they just teleport away. What the fuck is happening?
Look, this is ancient alchemy technology.
Sure.
Okay, I am gonna quickly Google alchemy tuning fork and see if anything comes up. Boy, there's a lot of word with tuning forks, but I think they are just doing they're doing some SEO,
Yeah.
They just added the word alchemy.
I've never seen in any depiction of alchemy them take a metronome and slam it against and spring it against a tube to finish their alchemical process.
This is how you refine the process, I assume, right? I think it's going on, But it's really weird, right? How this where this is, and then they just fuck off. I was like, all right, there you go.
Yeah. Anyway, while after that happens, Pakuraptor luckily just fucking shows up for them. All of their gimmicks and toys meant nothing. Pakuraptor just ate some fucking meat and went back to its fucking. Turns out Pakuraptor is okay. So I was trying to... I understand what Ojilacanth is supposed to be, right? Because all of these stupid chemis are like some kind of, portmanteau. Like, Japanese love their puns, right? It's Ojilacanth like a Coelacanth, and then Oji-chan like grandpa, right? So it's an old fish. I get that.
Oh.
I am like, Paku... Like, there's an onomatopoeia for Paku, but I don't think that's what they're going for. Are they trying to say that Paku Raptor is a pack rat? Like, he just clusters shit up? He just likes to take shit?
Is that what it is? I thought for some reason, I thought this was the stupid hoodie thing again. Right? Then I was, wait, no, it can't be. They already did it with the other one. I was like, this can't be. I was like, what the fuck is this one supposed to be now?
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess so.
But is that what they were going for? I still, I mean, I gotta look up exactly. I gotta look up this onomatopoeia, but I don't think it's. Let's see, Paku meaning. So repeatedly opening and closing one's mouth. Gaping open and shut, devouring, munching, gobbling. I'm not going based off of those words for the definition. I'm not going to particularly out myself for where I may have stumbled across that onomatopoeia in my study of Japanese. Might have been some. It might have been on something that rhymes with Paku. A certain website. But my point is, I get that he's like devouring shit, but it seems more like he's supposed to be like a pack rat sort of thing of just like gathering shit up. But yeah, anyway, fucking, I guess the last two chemis were just hanging out in a fucking trash can together.
Look, they got chemis together strong,
Chemis together strong.
They gotta. Well, man, do you think they were even aware that other chemis exist?
Somehow. Also, it's funny because if these two have just been chilling here since the beginning of the show, right? Because all the chemis scatter at the beginning. So, Ojilacanth and Pakuraptor just fucked off from the other 99 chemis and just have been living their halcyon days as fucking trash goblins, right? Like, living that full Umaru, like, Chan, like, life. And are just doing heathen shit, right? This entire time. Garyon's been a thing. Fucking Gigas has been here for a while. The entire Legend situation. Gathering all the level 10 chemis.
I was like, man, what the fuck? Do you think they were like, man, what the fuck are those things?
Yeah, whoa, boy.
I don't know where they themselves are chemis.
Also, Pakuraptor, by their own statement, has been going out and gathering shit and bringing it back to this little hovel. So, Pakuraptor's been going around for the last... Assuming this is supposed to follow as, like, Kamen Rider technically does, this is actually following, like, the calendar year.
No time.
Since September, has been going out, getting shit, going completely undetected.
Right? He's been telling the stories, like, man, you never believe what I see.
Yeah, there was a UFO flying around? That's crazy. There's a giant... there was a giant, Jamato... or what's the fucking...
Mazinger?
No, right? Well, there's the Mazinger one, and then there's the fucking the Orochi, like Jama Orochi or whatever. There's the they dealt that happened. Man, there was this one time where a train came out of the fucking sky and took these kids over to a fucking like another dimension where there was a big hole in the fucking sky and some 3 scary eyes showed up. Boy, we're gonna talk about that at the end. Just Pakuraptor's been on the Pakuraptor might be the most broken chemi simply by the fact that it has been on the DL this entire time, being undetected by the entire Alchemy Association. So that's Hotaro, Rine, Sabimaru, Renge, Spawner, their teacher, Minato, Kyoka, all the random old people that they keep bringing up to, like, say, no, there is a real society backing this. The 3 Abyssalist sisters, Garyon, Gigist, Nobody has fucking found these two guys that have been just chilling, living their own life, gathering shit for the last 8 months? 10 months?
They just been living their best life. You know?
It's insane. Right. It's insane.
Look, don't they realize this? They realize at some point none of this stuff is our problem.
Yeah,
you know,
fuck,
right?
fuck this shit. I am leaving.
They're like, oh man, look, we've been doing fine.
Yeah, we don't.
And then Hotor gets kidnapped by a thing that Giga's apparently just kidnapped.
Yeah, he could just warp. He doesn't even have to be close to him. He can just warp you remotely to a place. Like, did he?
I feel like a lot of problems in this show could have. If this is the thing, you know, like man, why hasn't he been doing this more? You know, right?
Yeah, it's kind of insane that he doesn't actually do it as much as he could.
Right, he could just warp everyone out of the alchemy school, or hey, you know what? Hey, do what anyone else do. Come in after school's closed. Like,
Does he have to warp them? Does he have to warp them to him, or because it clearly seems like he can just warp people to fucking like ethereal mazes and labyrinths, right? So,
oh man,
could he just
warp Hotoro to the fucking sun's surface?
Can he just put him out in space and let him fucking die? Like,
it doesn't help that something he can actually just his reach is able to go to space, you know?
Yeah, he pulled out Gokigen meteor right out the fucking sky.
Right, you know, like it was like I was like, man, you could have done a lot of this stuff could have been solved, right?
Yeah.
If you were a smart villain, you know,
yeah,
for the supposed big bad main villain of the show, you know, the one that we've been hinting at building up this entire time. Yeah, you're really bad at your job.
Yeah,
you know?
This is
a main villain like you does not know how to be a main villain.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
right?
look, maybe the pointy hat this time isn't a race thing; it's a dunce cap.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we're cheated out of a Paku Raptor and
Ogilacanthe Malcolm. Yeah, because the power of don't forget well, actually, I guess Alex Jones lost his fucking shit, right? So it can't be Alex Jones. Who else? Who's left on the crazy Newsmax? Don't forget what Newsmax is saying about the gay pride agenda. Those rainbows will stop everything. Apparently, so, Rainbow Breath is super broken and says "fuck you" and you can't be evil.
Yeah, it solves everything, you know, right? Yeah. Literally everything that Gigas will now do for the rest of the series run of 10 episodes, you know, will be invalidated, you know, right?
Yep, it is.
How can he defeat this? Go over this new conundrum now of Rainbow Breath, you know?
Yeah.
What will he do, right, to defeat this thing, you know?
Yeah, if only there was some way.
Yeah. But yeah, look, Hoto gets the last two cards, and then all the cards show up, you know, everybody's here.
All the cards are here in one convenient place for, if Gigas was smart, to steal with his power of teleportation. But no, instead, he just shows off his cool card collection to the bad guy and goes, look at all my shiny cards. In fact, I'm going to get them...
And then check this out. Hey, new variants. Welcome to the rainbow variant.
This is... Okay. I think I know what meme I'm making today. It's Rarity Collection 3. Okay. All chemies.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, then Hotor starts beating the shit out of Gigas.
Turns out Gigas is not that good of a fighter. Even though we saw some kind of cool moves when he beat the shit out of Spawner, he's not about that life. He cannot throw down.
Man, look, he never encountered Rainbow Gotchard before.
Yeah, the power of the rainbow is too strong.
Man, look. They need to stop. They need to stop doing. Look, it was 5-1 legendary. We need to give these final riders something else. You know, I'm fucking tired of this. I think Rider summoning another Rider is the lamest fucking shit.
Here's what I'll say about this. I think that this actually works because I think it would work better.
The chemies?
It's the chemies. It's the chemies being it. And it's like him summoning. It's like if he summoned. It's like summoning Malgums, and I would say it would work better if they use all these stupid fucking wild forms finally and put those on. Because they do.
Those cost money,
I'm just saying, they do have them go into the wild form for part of this episode. I'm just saying, I think that is the. Not necessarily like it's good, but I think it's the smarter in narrative way to use that ability, right? Because it's the as Gotchard is supposed to be, the Kamen Rider is supposed to be the antithesis to the big bad, right? So with that in mind, this is Rainbow Gotchard using the power of Rainbow Gotchard to summon the Chemis and give them form in a way that is opposite to like them being corrupted and turned into amalgams. Which
to give them a physical
that makes sense. I get that. But when it's just actually the Gotchard forms, because what are we going to do? We made like 25 different suits for Gotchard. We've got to use them. I get the issue they have there of like you said, it costs money, but it makes, as much as we hate these fucking dumbass wild forms, it makes more sense that they would just be in the wild form when doing it.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. I just think it's funny how you just fucking somebody's going, oh, okay, yeah, I guess you can do that. And then the Chemis are in control, Before they were held back by Holtroy.
Now they can run free. We gave the Chemis guns. Conscious. Yeah. One of them has a sword, and one of them has the power of electric taser rail guns.
Yeah, right. Hey, look, man, there was nothing that's stopping them from just brutally murdering Gigas right now.
we have 100% confirmed that the Chemis are sentient and basically have the like consciousness, depending on Chemis. Some Chemis, like the level 10 Chemis, clearly have like a higher level of intelligence, but Hopper 1 and like some of these other Chemis basically are like toddlers, right? And you just summoned them out and gave them guns and swords and weapons and shit and said, go beat up your dad. Hey, I'm your stepdad. Your dad, your real dad that you're born from is a bad guy. Let's all beat him up together.
Did they beat the shit out? And then, they beat the shit out of Gigas,
Yeah.
Right, and then, Oh, that's our big bag for the season. But don't worry, he'll come back,
Yeah,
Gigas, the main villain,
Gigas gets 3-on-1 gang style beaten, which, again, our continuing favorite thing of defining the Reiwa era is gang tactics. And now we have all 101 Chemis, and there's a fucking takoyaki, fucking...
And the show, the plot is over,
Yeah, we finished it, we solved it. Yeah. Remember Renge's silly takoyaki
it's time to end the show.
Yeah. Roll credits. Everything's done. It's all good. And then, then all of a sudden... Oh, also fucking...
Man, there are only 2 takoyaki cookers in this fucking party.
I mean, it looks like there's some that are already cooked. So it's like, I think they're on... Yeah, there's definitely only 2, but I think they're just doing, like, batches. Because it's clearly already been some that have come out. And then, Lachesis says that she's finally ready to try becoming a human because, hey, it would really suck if I kept being, treated as a doll. It's really bad, actually, and my life keeps getting fucked up. Please...
Yeah, look, please give me more mundane fucking errands to run so I can experience what it's like being a human. This is what humans do all day. Wow, this is really exciting. I can't believe I threw away my artificial life of going around beating people as I wish with no consequences to going to the DMV and getting a license.
Holy shit. Okay. Fuck. They're gonna have to... I mean, it's very easy, I guess, for the Alchemy Association, a group that actively uses, like, mind wipe memory alteration on the daily to just fucking fix that. But she doesn't have, like, social security or, like, fucking, like, any, like, birth certificate or anything. She is a missing child. Like, she isn't one of the unknown children of, like, China that just, like, oops, we birthed too many and you don't get a birth certificate.
they had to deal with this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, then then Minato decides to do a small coup, I guess. And then, hey, also, we've added more characters. More characters are here. Hey, the big gaping snake hole in the fucking sky of the fucking dimension that we don't keep going back to, even though we have access to because we've seen that, like...
Boy, man, I didn't realize that thing was still there.
They just never did anything with it. They just left it there. And
wow, I was not aware that thing was still. I thought that thing closed and disappeared.
It's just been gaping open. It's been paku-pakuing all day.
Yeah. Gee, I was like, man, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That the Ouroboros hole, whatever fucking has just been there this entire time.
Fucking paku. Yeah. Anyway, there's two new, there's now there's, cool buff Gigas, I guess, and also Lady Gigist. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Why, we've had another trio of fucking fuckers oh boy, he's got friends.
I fucking hate it.
Yeah, but you know what you don't hate? Our favorite Kamen Rider's coming back next episode. Kamen Rider, I'm not your dad.
Hey, but is this the real one?
Truly don't know. Truly don't know. We won't know. The only way to find, much like Naruto and his shadow clones, the only way to test it is to make them bleed. We've got to cut him open and find out.
It's really, right? He realized that, hey, look, Rita, you graduated. Look, cool. I don't have to no longer pay.
You're 18. I don't have to. I've waited out perfectly. Hiding in the mirror in the fucking Ouroboros dimension. Where the IRS and what is it? CPS, Child Protective Services, can't find me. I've been hidden for so long. It's also, man, I'm gonna one more thing about this though before we get into our little our friend with the notes. It's crazy that they beat Garyon in like episode 20, something like that.
Yeah.
And he was the whole thing of like, okay, he fucked with people's memories and made Fuga look like the bad guy. He just didn't come back, right? He's been cleared. He's been absolved of all crimes.
There is still 10 episodes.
I'm just saying. But he could have come back at any point after they defeated Garyon, and they just went, no, I'm gonna stay here. Actually, I like being here and not having to take care of my daughter.
It's real nice, The weather here is great, right? I get to stay home all day. I don't have to do anything,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, let's read this week's product.
Hold on. The 3D CG renders of the chemis were actually made by students at Tokyo Communication Art College as part of an industry collaboration. What that tells me actually is translation. Nobody was paid for making the CG models because we got kids to do it for exposure and experience.
Man, hold on. Did you read the last sentence? More are scheduled to appear.
Yeah.
So look forward to this. Oh my god. Oh man.
It just has to be fucking we were saying, hey, those 3D models, they cost money. Not if they found the loophole. We just have kids do it. If we just have college kids do it.
Hey, college credit,
Yeah.
right? You can put this on your resume.
This is the fucking NCAA, like college sports level of like, ooh, no. They're being paid in education and classes. Oh, we shouldn't have to pay these students. Like, are you making money for it? Yeah. Well, why don't we get him? No. You're kids, you're students, you're amateurs.
Man, I fucking hate this fucking note about the final boss. The final boss was never
supposed to be Gigas.
And he was never. Yeah, never advertised. There's the
so-
3 monsters, 3 Abyss King.
I mean, he had 3 orbs on his fucking...
Kings.
So are they gonna form together are they gonna fuse together and be like the...
Right? Is what is gonna... Right? Do they have to... Are these his avatars that they're doing before the real final boss? Like, the 3-eyed monsters that we saw in the fucking goddamn gate that fucking ate Garyon? Is that the most... But
is Garyon ever actually going to come back? Is one of these things Garyon? I don't understand this. Also, if he... Okay, here's the other question. What are the other 2 called? If he's the Abyss King, what is one the Abyss Jack and the other the Abyss Queen?
I think they all share the type. I think they're all Abyss Kings,
I'm looking for Abyss Ace. I'm looking for the Abyss Ace. It's the best card. Abyss Joker. Ooh, Abyss Joker. That goes cool. That sounds cool. Fuck this shit.
I think it's just a tone that they all fucking share. I think it's like one of those weird, stupid. It's like one of those stupid, weird Democrats. Like, we're both presidents.
I am seeing that they are all called Abyssalisk King. I do not like that. Also, I hate this. I hate that they're telling me who the fucking voices are for these characters, and I hate that. It's like, oh, you're in things that I like. Fuck, shit. I hate this. Oh man. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else relevant? I
guess. Okay. Hey, look. We've only got 10 episodes left, but luckily we're now doing. After seeing the inaction of the Alchemy's Union, Minato now aims to dissolve the Union and wants Spawner's help. Look forward to the moves of the adult team. There are 10 episodes left, and you are trying to do an insurrection. What the fuck? And also, after this goes back to what I was saying about fucking Garyon and, like, Fuga could have come back at any point. If that was your time, Minato, that was your time to fucking overthrow the Alchemy's Union, because they were bad. They've already proven that they were bad. This inaction isn't new. They've been doing this the entire fucking time. Why are you now going, I gotta...
Another good time to dissolve the Alchemy's Union when Gigi showed up in the middle of your big conversation.
Yeah! He killed an old guy! Turned an old guy to sand!
You know, right? That should have been the signal there.
That should have been the signal!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I love how it's Minato and Spotter that are off.
What the fuck? Holy shit! Okay. There's an insane Reddit post just on the side here that I just saw. I'm just gonna post it's not. I'm not even gonna read it right now. The question is so fucking unhinged. That's such a unhinged question. This is such an unhinged question. The people that like Gotchard are so fucking insane. I hate this. I hate this so much. Please, just give us Gav. I don't care what the fuck Gav is about. It could be about fucking goddamn eating dinosaurs or some shit. Just please make this stop. Holy fuck. Do you think Gigas might be Hotaro's dad?
People need something, you know, right?
What the fuck? What the fuck? Like in Star Wars, or at least some part of Hotaro's dad is within... Okay, you're saying some part makes me think that, like, he's got an arm inside of Gigist. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is insane. This is fucking insane.
Look, I don't know why people are still so fucking uptight about the whole tour might be a fucking Kemi theory or some dumb shit or homunculi theory. You know,
that's
right.
just...
People still want that to be real. Look,
God.
We got 10 episodes, 10, 9, whatever the fuck episodes left.
Oh, God. I hate all of this. There's only 3 comments in it. It's so bad. It's so bad. Someone's response is, I thought the rumors are on Renee's dad. We've seen Renee's dad! He's a different person than Gigist! What are you talking about? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we gotta stop. This is too much for my old heart.
No, look, True Lord, we have 9
well,
episodes.
Only 10 weeks left, and we gotta push through it.
9. Yeah.
Probably going to be some random sports thing that delays it in the middle of it, so it's going to be a little bit.
Oh man, look! By the end of this, Lactus will be a real girl. You know, right?
Lactus will be a real girl. And not just a living doll.
At this point, if you think about it, right, Hotor has no actual plot lines anymore for his character.
Nope, he's gotten all the chemies. He's finally knows how to use alchemy. The only
I think at this point we are literally resolving side characters' fucking plotline and fucking issues now. You know, right? And so stay tuned. Hey, boy, I assume that in between there's gonna be a joke episodes where Renge Go gets an actual job. Like he gets an actual permanent job that isn't a side hustle of like Uber Eats or collecting cans or going to or something like that, right? Look, we could do so much zany stuff with it. Now that the main character has no more plot or motivation to drive him forward anymore, we can do whatever the fuck we want. Right?
It's our time now. This is the Samimaru show now.
Yo, I can finally have my VTuber,
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna make enough money to buy Live 2D. And
yeah, fucking what's it called? What's the name of his fucking computer? Alan or
Isaac?
something? Isaac, yeah. Isaac's gonna be. Lachesis is gonna become a real girl, and Isaac is gonna become gonna have a physical corporeal body. We're gonna build him an iRobot body.
All right, that's this week's episode.
Oh, God, fuck,
right.
fuck.
Okay, thanks, bye. So I lost my car keys, okay?
Okay, now, when you say you lost your car keys, I haven't seen your car in a while. You have a conventional car keys, or is these like a push-to-start car key?
Push-to-start car key,
okay, yeah.
Okay, but here's the problem. I lost my car keys in my room.
Okay, well, then you know where they are. Then you didn't lose your car keys. They're in your room.
Oh, boy, it is now week 2. A live report.
What?
Week 2.
Wait a minute. What? How have you been doing things?
Oh, because I have a backup copy of my car keys.
Well, a smart person would put their car keys, like me, on a whole janitor's leash of fucking other keys.
That's what I thought, too. So on Saturday night, or 2 weeks ago, I was leaving from a friend's house, right? I came home, right? I thought I put my car keys on my table like a normal person would do, right? Then come Sunday morning, as I wake up, getting ready to head to Dream, to play some Sunday Yu-Gi-Oh! I noticed on my table my car keys weren't there. Mm-hmm. I was like, that's very weird. I was like, where the fuck are my car keys?
Right.
So then I thought, all right, I was like, I definitely had them. I definitely came home with them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to drive my car. Because, with a push to start, you need...
it tells you. The car gets angry. It goes, hey, where's my key? You don't have the key.
I can't drive. So I was like, okay, I was like, man, this is really fucking weird. So I thought, like, all right, man, maybe it's like one of those times where I walked in the house, but I forgot to unlock the door. So my car keys are like still like at the front door, with the keys still slotted,
Or like my mom, who... multiple times I have come home to visit, and I have seen her keys still in the door, dangling from the door, from the keyhole, and I go, Mom, you left your keys in the front door. You're going to die this way. Please stop.
Yeah, so I thought it was that, too. I thought that's what happened. I went to my front door, wasn't there. I was like, then I was like, man, this is getting real fucking weird. Where are my car keys? So then, of course, this is when I started Sherlock Holmes. I was like, I gotta backtrace. Right? So I was like, all right. If they're not in my room, if they're not in the front door, right? Then they have to be in my car then, right? Right? Because I gotta go backwards,
Yeah,
right?
logic dictates that's where they should be.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. How did I unlock my door last time when I got home? Yeah. So I was like, I don't have time to think about it. So I went through my car. I literally dug apart my car. I looked between the seats, on both sides, even on the passengers, like just in case, like
you tell you when sometimes you just toss the key because push to start. The keys don't have to be in the fucking hole, so fuck it.
Yeah, so I might have tossed it into the passenger seat. My phone wasn't there. I was like, man, I started getting real fucking mad, and then at that point I was like, man, it is now in this situation, I should not be leaving the area of the crime, right? So I don't get evidence cross-contaminated.
Right, you're going to need to backtrack.
Man, I have to go... Right? I was like, man, I kind of want to go play Yu-Gi-Oh! So I was like, I guess I'll deal with this later. So then I just took my backup copy of my card.
Right, yeah.
And I just went to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. So then after that, when I came home, I was like, all right, time to resume my search for my car key. Still haven't found it. And then now, 2 weeks later, I literally have no idea where the fuck they are. It is actually...
What other keys are attached to your car key, though? Like your house key, I assume, right?
Yeah, just my house key.
Okay, but you don't like the how have you narrowed it down to it's got to be in your room?
I mean, like I feel like it has to be in my room at that point, right? Because I've never right because I had to unlock my door Saturday night when I came home.
Have you tried Batmaning your brother and just taking him and dangling him over a ledge and going, "Where are my keys?"
He would not fucking. He has no fucking needs for my car keys.
And he has no need for it, but for the thrill, the Joker to Batman, I do it for chaos. Oh. Some people just want to watch the world burn, Mr. Wayne.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, but the problem is, I realized that my room is just full of a bunch of garbage.
Yeah.
Well, not actual
just a bunch of random fucking shit. Yeah.
Yeah. A bunch of millennial knickknacks, right?
Have you crawled under your bed? Have you
Oh no, my bed is on the ground. That's one of the smart thing I did with my bed. Oh boy, I don't want to I don't want to raise it, because then I'll be one of those people that starts putting stuff under their bed, and that's when bugs and rats.
Well, that's what the cat is for. That's what the cat is for. The cat takes care of it. The cat lives under the bed and goes find stuff and also take stuff there, and then you go, where the fuck is that thing that I got you? Oh shit, it's under the bed.
I feel like that becomes more problematic than helpful at that point.
What do you... was I secretly complaining about the cat getting up underneath my bed, crawling underneath the bed frame because apparently it's hollow, and finding all of the dust? I mean, no.
At what point you're gonna lose like a gunpowder piece?
Oh, we cannot talk about that scenario that I am so terrified of.
Right, but so it is now week 2 of me trying to find. I even checked all my backpacks,
right,
because I did bring my backpack over to play card games at my friend's house. I was like, all right. If it's not on my table, if it's not like surrounding like the area around, it has to be my backpack, right? I really took apart my backpack. I was like, man, it is not fucking in here. Was it in my pockets? Was it in my pants pockets that night in the pants I wore? Was it in there? In my jacket? Nope. So was it. I was Yeah, so I'm really annoyed. So for the last 2 weeks, I have been using my backup car keys, right?
Yeah.
And then that's when
So wait, how have you been getting into your house? If you're...
with my backup house key.
Okay. Yeah, you're now a guest in your own house.
Yeah. Also, that's when I realized that my house did not have backup copies of my own house key. So, like, literally the day before, afterwards, when I started using it, I was like, I had to drive to Home Depot
and go get another key, maybe.
Yeah, I had to, I realized that not only does my house, apparently there was only one backup copy of my house key this entire time, that my parents also made, so I was like, fuck. Mm-hmm. I had to go and make 5 copies, of this stuff, right? One for the house, one for my parents, one for me, one for my brother, one to be like one of those weird people that likes to hide like an actual secret copy of their,
right, yeah, get a brick that has a false opening.
Yeah. All right. Then I had to do one of that stuff. Yes, I had to deal with that. I had to deal with that as well. So the last 2 weeks have been actual and at this point I am paranoid that someone has stolen somehow stolen my.
But you had to drive home, right? So I mean.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Yeah, but I don't know. The paranoia is real.
It had to be in your again. Shake your brother down over the ledge, Batman style. and just because at this point he's the only reasonable culprit, actually, because you had to get inside. You had to get inside of your house, right? So if you got inside of your house, then it has to be inside of your house. But if you've looked everywhere in your room and it's not in your room, it has to be in another room. And the only other reasonable culprit, because you don't have a cat, is your brother. So I think you have to go shake your brother down.
I asked my parents about it. Hey, did you guys because my parents like to take my car for some reason as well.
That's weird as shit.
They're driving even though they have a nicer car and a better car than mine, but I guess sometimes they're lazy. They're like, we don't use the fuel mileage on our nice car, right? Let's just use my shitty car to do a chore,
Yeah.
Right. That's what I thought too, because there's been time I just woke up and my car is parked in the other direction.
Oh, that's fucking that would fuck me. I mean, look, I share my car with Molly, but if she went out and I didn't know, and I was like, where the fuck, if I came out John Travolta style with my hands open, like, where the fuck is my car? I would be so fucking mad. I would be like, what the fuck? You gotta tell me where the fuck you put the car.
Right, yeah. Right, because I park in one parking space at my house. Right? I always park in the same, but there's a day but it's just space. I was like, what the fuck happened? I was like, oh, my parents must have used my car in the morning.
Yeah, for some shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, that's my.
Oh boy, you're struggling right now. You're struggling.
Yeah, it's real bad.